17. And we've got some more fantastic images coming through from many fantastic people from across the world as we search for those heavenly objects that are out there in our inner solar system. So now let's continue to show these images. This next image that's coming through is from the USA, and you can see clearly again these chem lines in the sky continuing to this day, showing that haze and the dimness as well, the sun. They're still again just doing this to this day. Now remember that these images have just come through now. This video that's been produced has only been produced a short time ago, and again, thank you for sending this footage in. This next photograph again has been sent in by another kind subscriber, showing you the different colours of the sky. Can you see that red haze and that yellow area as well that's there as the sun goes down? These other strange colours. Now this kind subscriber sent a long email as well explaining what he sees, and he will send other images in. On this next photograph, this is again just sent in just moments ago, showing the truth, showing the differences of the skies. Look at the different cloud formations. It is indeed very, very strange. On this next image as well that was just sent in a short time ago, you can clearly see again the strange colours, those chemtrails, and this red haze. Now again, it is important to show these images because we can see clearly a vast amount of differences. These colours that are coming through are reflecting from other heavenly bodies that are out there. And again, they try and cover up the truth using cloaking technology, this simulator, again, this huge reflector in the skies. Now let's move on to other images that are coming in. On this next photograph, you can see the sun is dimming. You can see those chemtrails, and they still to this day, here in the UK, they've been doing this as well, covering the area of the sun, as the sun now has become much darker than any other year. The sunrise as well was very red, blood red in the skies, chem planes hiding the truth. Okay, let's move on to another image. This is another fantastic photograph that's come in from another kind subscriber from our Nibiru community, showing the truth. Can you see again those strange formations, those strange clouds, and you can see the reflection on them chemtrails, very red and golden. Now this subscriber as well is in tune to the truth. There is other older subscribers as well in their 70s. I've even had one email today from the 80s who was a pilot in the war, and he stated in the email as well that the skies indeed are changing. There has been and will be continuing a huge change. Now these people are old school. They've been and seen the skies from the many years that have gone. Now we're going to move to this next photograph as well that's been sent in. Can you see this change again? These strange formations. Now we're going to continue to show these photographs because many people in this community are seeing this right now to the day, and this image just come in 2 minutes ago. So I thought best to put this on the production to show you the truth. Let's move now to other images. Here's another image that's come in. Now this guy wants to remain anonymous because he finds it very important, because privacy matters in this time of the year as well. There's quite a few people that are being hit with negative comments, and I believe that again security is important. So look at this photograph that was sent in by this kind gentleman. Can you see the differences? The dark sky as well, that shadow that's come through. This photograph again was taken about 1:30 in the afternoon. So now, thank you again for sending this photograph in, and I will move on to other attachments. Here is the next photograph, the next image that was sent in, and it is outstanding. You can see those different colours, and again, this was only taken a short time ago. These people are fully aware of the truth, and it is an outstanding photo. All the images coming through are showing the differences, so thank you for this photograph. Here is the next image. You can clearly see, can't you, on the screen in high definition, the changes. Now this kind subscriber again has been familiar of the differences for 10 to 15 years, and he states as well, from 2010 onwards now there has been a change. Can you see again those strange reflections and strange colours? So thank you again for this image. Now the thing is, NASA and government, they know full well what's happening. They can see these differences as well. And it is still at this time of this year that the public across the world are still being lied to. And we need to get these fresh photographs out to show that this is happening right now. There was a number of 342 earthquakes in the past 48 hours, and the magnitudes are climbing too. Other strange weather, space weather as well, is getting more stranger with these solar blasts. Now let's move to the next photograph as we continue the research for Planet X. Here is the next photograph that's on this gallery archive showing the truth. Look at the strange skies. Can you see that the sun has indeed changed? We've shown many of thousands of photographs now that have come in from the community for a good number of months, and indeed if you go back to the other videos you can see that the changes are becoming more erratic each and every day. Now thank you again for this photograph, because again it's showing the truth. This kind subscriber again sends many emails in and shows the changes. He's always out with his camera searching the heavens, and he is another true believer to the community, showing and noticing the differences. Look at this photograph again, it's just absolutely outstanding. These skies now to this day are not the same as the skies to the early 2000s. Let me now move to another photograph, and God bless you too. Now we're going to take a look at this photo as well. It's very important. Looking at this image again isn't the real skies. These are not real clouds. These are formations that are being produced to cover the truth, to hide those heavenly objects that are now reflecting in our skies. They use aluminium, barium and other chemicals spread across the heavens to confuse the public, but still the public walk around with their mobile phones, and they are so dumbed down to the truth because no media channel across the world are explaining what is happening. So thank you again for this photo. We have another attachment that's come in that's fantastic. Another true photograph, because this is what it's all about, to show the true images across the world. This is again from another part of the world, and the subscriber would like to remain private, but it shows you, doesn't it, that the military have sprayed the skies yet again across the USA. Look at those strange formations again, the reflections and colours. just another outstanding photo, and please keep safe also. Here is another attachment that's come through as well, and this lady subscriber would like to remain anonymous, showing the differences. Now this photo again was just recently come in, showing again the different colours in our skies. No way in the past were they like this, our heavens. So thank you for this attachment, thank you for your kind email, and I will email you shortly. Okay, we've got this next image as well that's come in, and this indeed is very strange. The sun is showing that it's changed. So, I mean, many people, like this kind subscriber, is fully aware of what's happening. And the lie will continue with the news media to try and say it's something else. They name these strange formations of clouds, and they're coming up with all sorts of different excuses. But again, NASA has come out with a news report only a couple of days back explaining that they have found other heavenly bodies. So thank you again for this photo. I'm going to now move to another subscriber's photo that was recently sent in, because again it is important to continue the gallery. Here it is, the next genuine up-to-date image showing the sky has changed and HAARP is on full power. They still use these tools to manipulate the heavens. Yes indeed, we've seen many photographs like this, but it's important to explain to you now that this is still going on right to this second. They are using military planes, spraying every day, and still nothing is being said. So thank you for this photograph, and now let's move on to other attachments. This is another fantastic photo. Now again, it proves that the powers that be are doing this every single day. And again, I'm here just to speak out. I collect photographs that have come in by kind people from right across the world, that they want their images to be put on screen so we can see the truth. We all know what our skies were like in the past, and on this photograph it is a complete change. So thank you again for your respect and sending this amazing photo in. As you can see now, I'm now showing you this next image of these chem lines in the skies, this haze that we see as well, and the strange cloud formations. Still to this day, many people say the natural clouds are being pushed down far too low, as Earth is being hugely affected by these other objects that are in our solar system. Even the other planets, as I explained before, are heating up. And still they continue with the lie. Global warming, it is indeed a hoax. Let's now move to the next photo. Now you've got this other photo that's just come in as well from the UK. You can clearly see those strange formations. You can see the reflections, and the sun is affecting our skies. I've said before that these strange other colours are beaming through from the heavens, from the sun, and those reflections are reflecting on them strange cloud formations. Now this is just another outstanding image, and thank you for showing it on this gallery so we can all see. This next photo as well is important. It is outstanding, and the images are so clear that there is something wrong. Can you see clearly that this object reflecting in our skies is getting much bigger now? We've got this other object that's heading closer towards our Earth, and it will cause a big problem. And again, as I said before, people call it the Destroyer, Wormwood, Nibiru, Planet X, Planet 9, but as I said before, is the same object that's caused a huge pole shift many times on this 3,600 year orbit, and it will, and it is indeed making its way back. Now let's move to another fantastic subscriber's photograph. Okay, we've got this other attachment that's come through of the changes of the skies, the reflection, again on those buildings, on the trees. It is far too dim. Just another fantastic image showing you the big changes that are happening across bigger populated areas across the earth. Okay, now I'm going to show you this last attachment, and indeed it's very important. You can clearly see again this huge problem, and this kind subscriber is and has been researching for the Nibiru system and taking many images showing the truth. There's thousands upon thousands of people now that are in our community searching the heavens, and that's fantastic. And there's still people that are coming forward into our community, looking up and noticing these big changes. And big respect to all of you for doing this, as it's very important now to start being able to talk out. Freedom of speech, again, is very important towards this public channel. So take care, because I'm going to be back very shortly with more fantastic photos that are in high definition showing you the truth. So God bless from Matt Rogers.